people trying to trade with that mindset are just not gonna get result, and that's unfortunate. But I think we need to tackle this today. I've been awake since 6 a.m. due to a phone call I had scheduled in America. It's kind of tough to schedule a call with that time zone when you're here. But I'm gonna go find a place to work. I think I'll go back to the same place as yesterday. That was good. And you guys seen the whole beach and everything, so let's get there fast. So the reason why I came here mostly is that on every single table they have these kind of small thing right here. And on this there's a phone number you can call. And whenever you call the phone number you get a free ship, which is, I think, pretty cool. That's good customer service. Okay, jokes aside, I'm gonna work. And there's no free ship. I guess that's free shipping or something. But let's get to work and I'll catch you guys right after. Alright, that is done. Now it's time to head to the beach for a quick lunch. And by the way, I forgot to tell you guys, I'm heading to Taiwan in, I think, 2 weeks. From the 4th of March. If you guys are in the area, let me know. And I would love to meet up and try to get a few tips about Taiwan before I get there. I've been there in the past, but it's gonna be a different place this time. So let me know in the comments if you're around the area. Very few people on the beach today. I don't know what's happening, but there was a lot more people yesterday than the day before. Really weird. This is gonna be a quick lunch in front of the beach. Well, it's not in front, but it's like in front of this. But the beach is not far, so it's still pretty close to it. And I guess a Western lunch, if you want to call it that way, a burger. I've been eating like Vietnamese food all the past few days, so make it different. Let's try it out. So that was a fairly good burger for Vietnam, really good even. Now today is a day that runs really fast, like I have a lot of things planned and a lot of work. So I thought I would go explore, but I don't really have time because I have a call for the academy at 3 p.m. which is in like an hour. So let's do something spontaneous, which is taking out that hotel right there. This is an hotel that claims to be luxurious, so let's go inside and see what that looks like. The only thing I care about is the rooftop bar, so let's get there right away. Do you have a menu? Menu, yeah, that's the moment. That's actually a pretty cool place. Now, if I want to make this video like really clean, I would just go up and stay there all the afternoon. But I want to do the mastermind call for the academy on the rooftop bar of this hotel. So I have to go back to my place, pick up my microphone, and come back here. And we're back. This rooftop is even more impressive than the other one. It's pretty insane. Take a look at that. So just to give you a small idea, this right there where it says Avatar is the one I was at yesterday. It's kind of hard to see, but that's a lot lower than this one. And this is where the February mastermind call of the Disaster Academy will take place. So the call for the academy went pretty well, and now I'm back to the room. Now here's something that I see very frequently, and I think I want to tackle it once and for all. I think there's way too much of it in the trading world, and people trying to trade with that mindset are just not gonna get result, and that's unfortunate. But I think we need to tackle this today. So a lot of people wonder, how do you stick to one strategy? Like, it's so easy for them to go from one strategy to the next and try different things and get an idea on the podcast and try it out, or you get this tweak you can do and then you trade with that tweak. You've heard this saying before that the only way to get consistent result is to put in consistent action. And that means if you tweak anything to your strategy, like from this day to the next day, your result won't be consistent, and that's kind of a big problem, especially if you want to make this your full-time income or just an income in general. Now, there is one reason why I see people going from one system to the next or one strategy to the next, and it's always the same thing. The reason why you switch systems or you switch strategies is that you're not confident about the results you're gonna get. Hence why you think that this other way is right here might be better than this way right here. And so that's the big problem. The reason you don't feel confident is because you have no clue about the stats and what kind of income your strategy can produce. If only you were to know what stats you should get, you would not go to other strategies, because those strategies are uncertain and your thing you have now is certain. Like, I don't personally think about going to other strategies. I don't think about using Fibonacci or trading something that I hear about in the podcast. That's not gonna work, because I know this is uncertain. I don't know the stats, but I only know the stats for my strategy, and I know what I can expect with my strategy. And to me, that's all that counts. Once you understand your statistics and you know exactly what you should get, what drawdown you could have, and what a bad time in terms of your strategy means, you won't want to go to other places because you know this works. And why would you switch things if yours work? Like, people don't change car every week because they know their car work, and they don't have to go to buy other cars and try this car and this one and test all of them out. They know theirs work, and they focus on their car, and they drive their car to go wherever they want to go. Same goes with your strategy. The exact same principle. You know your strategy works when you tested it. If you didn't test it, you don't know. But if you test it, you know, and then you can start to rely on it. And by testing, we don't mean like just testing it a little bit on the chart and have like take 20 trades and see if you make money. That's not testing. That's practicing at the maximum, but not testing. Testing is much more in depth. Testing means getting data. It means understanding what is the best you can get, the worst you can get over a long period of time, and what you can expect if you just stick to it for the long run. And long run, like we talked about, a couple of years, not like 2-3 weeks. So I hope that makes sense, and I really want to challenge you guys. If you didn't test the strategy, if you don't have the stats that come with it, you sure don't have confidence. And without confidence, you cannot trade right. No matter if you think that you can do it right for the next couple of weeks or the next couple of trades, there's gonna come a point where you have a series of bad trade or a series of just a drawdown with regular losing trade, and you're gonna wonder, geez, when is this thing gonna end? And you won't be able to come up with an answer because you didn't test it before, and you didn't see the past 4 or 5 drawdowns that had all the same kind of drawdown curve or kind of loss. But if you tested it, you know, like, this is typical, and you might have a drawdown, might happen, might be something like this, but you know it's gonna come back in the future, and it's been coming back the past 5 times. So I believe this is a crucial lesson, and let me know down in the comment below if you tested your strategy so far. If not, what do you plan to put in action to test it as soon as possible? And you would much rather spend the time testing it instead of placing trade. Instead of looking at your chart 4 hours per day, like you might be doing right now, test it for, I don't know, 2 hours a day or 4 hours a day if you can. Just so that you get your confidence back up to an acceptable level to be able to trade properly. That's it, guys. I'm concluded here for today. Please give a comment below with your thoughts, as always, your questions. I want to hear them all the time. If you have any topic suggestion, anything you want to know more about, comment below as well. Give a like if you enjoyed the video today, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another mix of exploring and trading. Ciao.